Hello and welcome to our channel, Kain
Bang, where we fuse Korean and Filipino food.
Today, we're going to make some of my favorite Korean street food, tteokbokki and 야채튀김 with Filipino elements. When you go to these tteokbokki stands in Korea, there are many deep-fried items on the sides and fish cake soup, which is a must-have.
First, let's make fish cake soup. Start by cutting a quarter of a large onion into medium-sized chunks and place into water. Peel and cut half a small daikon into medium-sized chunks. And place into the soup. Cut the white stalks of half a bunch of green onions and place into the soup. Pour 1 or 2 tablespoons, or to taste, of anchovy sauce into the soup and stir. Cut fish cakes into half-inch strips and stir into the soup. Now let that simmer at a low to medium heat for 10 minutes. And while that's cooking, let's make some okoy.
Okoy is a Filipino shrimp fritter made with shrimp and vegetables like calabaza squash, sweet potato, mung bean sprouts, green onions, carrots, and green papaya. Today we chose to cook with Koreans' favorite vegetables instead. We're going to use Korean green peppers, onion, perilla leaves, chives, kabocha squash, and green onions. You will also need Korean frying mix with potato starch, shrimp, 1 large egg, water, salt, and pepper. Lastly, you will need some oil to fry with.
We're going to cut our vegetables into similar sized slices. We start with slicing 1/4 of an onion, then around 10 to 15 perilla leaves, 1 bunch of green onions, 2 Korean green peppers, a bunch of chives, and scoop out the innards of a kabocha squash and slice. Squash typically takes longer to cook, so cut this thinly. Dice 10 to 15 shrimp into small chunks.
Now onto the batter. Sift 3/4 cup of Korean frying mix with 1/4 cup of potato starch together into a mixing bowl. Add salt and pepper to taste. Slowly pour in 1 cup of water, mix it together. Then drop an egg into the batter and whisk until you have a runny or thin consistency. From here, we'll add all our prepped ingredients into the batter. Make sure the perilla leaves are properly separated as they tend to stick together. Mix everything well until the batter is coating everything.
Drop a large spoonful of the mixture into the hot oil set at medium heat. Make sure not to overcrowd the pan for proper frying. Flip over to cook both sides of the okoy. Now we wait. And also a coffee break. Nice. Cook until they are golden brown and drain the oil by using paper towels or an oil drying rack. Set aside. Korean okoy is done.
Moving on to tteokbokki. We're going to make tteokbokki with adobo sauce for those of you who don't like spicy food. We're going to need soy sauce, coconut vinegar, water, fish cakes, green onion, garlic, gochugaru, sesame seeds, sugar, and rice cakes. Peel and crush 5 cloves of garlic and give them a rough chop. Cut fish cakes into half-inch slices. Cut green onions into 2-inch pieces and set everything aside.
Now let's start the sauce. Pour half a cup of soy sauce in with 1 cup of coconut vinegar. Ratios are to taste, so adjust accordingly. I also add half a cup of water. Add in crushed garlic, green onion stalks or whites, and the fish cakes. We're going to cook this until the fish cakes start to puff up. When they start to puff up, that's when we add the rice cakes. Add in crushed black pepper, sugar, and gochujang. Cook until rice cake is soft.
I like to taste as I go and adjust accordingly. Yep, that's the taste. Add the rest of the green onions, and that's it. Adobo Tteokbokki is served. Finally, garnish with sesame seeds, as we love sesame seeds.
Now for the second version, where we make regular tteokbokki with gochujang, but use banana ketchup, a staple Filipino condiment, instead of sugar. We're going to use gochujang, banana ketchup, water, fish cakes, green onions, rice cakes, and gochujang.
Let's start by cutting half of green onions into 2-inch pieces and other half into thin slices. Cut fish cakes into half-inch slices and set everything aside. Let's make the sauce. Add 1 cup of water into our pan at medium heat. Add 2 tablespoons of gochujang and 2 tablespoons of banana ketchup and stir. Again, everything is to taste, so adjust accordingly. Add a splash of anchovy sauce along with green onion whites and sliced fish cakes. Let's bring that up to a simmer.
Again, taste as you go. And it's always better with a partner. Add the rice cakes when the fish cakes start to puff and stir in. Stir in the rest of the green onion slices to finish it off. Serve and garnish with gochujang and sliced green onions. That looks good.
We're almost ready to eat. Remember that fish cake soup? Let's bring it back and season with soy sauce and anchovy sauce to your preference. Garnish with the rest of the green onion slices that we have saved. Now, time to eat!
Cheers.
And then this is the sauce.
That adobo sauce is really good. Right? I'm gonna go check.
Subscribe to our email list for this recipe and more. Link is below.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications to tune in to more Korean and Filipino inspired recipes. Thanks for watching.